hoping I got that right. I don't know if I did.
Twitch is Crabbic Queen.
Oh, Crabbic Queen. Oh, fuck. No, I did not get that right.
You said Minecraft.
I meant Twitch.
Lolo's asking how many diamond blocks for a diamond. Lolo's asking how
Yeah,
many
yeah, Zeke, I'm good.
blocks
You?
for...
Okay, there we go.
Now I'm apparently not allowed to say what Lolo said. I don't even have
I need to pull up
open one set.
chat on my phone. There you go.
I'm probably not allowed to say what Lolo said.
Oh, Carl's unmuted. Hello, Carl. Hello, Carl.
Lolo wants
Hi,
to
sorry.
preface this as a joke. Lolo was
Wait, I need to turn you guys up. Turn Carl up anyway.
Lolo said a joke, and that's the reason I want it to be said.
Okay.
I can still say it.
Okay, chat, is that good volume? I can't really find out myself because...
Stream open.
Like, by the way, I've got Hamilton music playing on the background right now.
Seems.
I might change it to Epic, I don't know. Oh, boat.
Epic is good.
Get away, chat.
Fun fact, I have 53 player kills so far.
No.
I kill people too often.
PvP me on my
Specifically
old
Lolo.
SMP. But it was
Specifically
with you.
Lolo.
What is up with people killing each other?
Yeah, this took ages to build. And before I logged off stream, I forgot to hide away my secret base. So luckily, I'm hoping none of you went down there.
Still works.
How the hell did you not kill me? I was right here.
I went for Lolo.
Okay, fair enough.
I accidentally broke the grass. I have 4 stacks of bone meal as needed.
I got a message from Glitch.
It's in my inventory, Lolo.
Oh no, I'm taking my message from Glitch. Oh yeah, I messaged Glitch a screenshot of my YouTube analytics because I got 100,000 impressions on YouTube somehow, and then Glitch just responded saying, "Oh my god, famous." Glitch, if you're here right now, yes, I am famous. I don't know if you're here, but
That's my shovel.
Twitch.tv/riverdaenby.
I'm gonna teleport back to my base. Oh god, I keep forgetting how laggy this area is. I don't know where Alex is, and what are you doing?
I'm building my base.
Oh yeah, I need to try and convince Moon to let me onto Cloudburst, onto their server.
Well, technically, you would have to talk to me because I'm the one actually hosting it.
Fuck.
And I already asked Moon if to add one of my friends. Bro said no.
Oh. Well,
So.
I guess
good
it's gonna
luck
be a
with
no
that.
for me then.
Yeah, probably. Most likely.
Die.
You could still try, yeah. But if Moon says no to someone that they know that's already, then most likely gonna be a no.
An SMP. By the way, I'm almost done with the armor, Coral.
By the way, I'm actually sorting my chests.
Oh god damn it! Would you rather want me re-roll the enchant for the boots so you can get unbreaking, or do you want feather falling?
I don't mind.
Oh,
You're getting feather falling.
oh wait, quick question. Would an armadillo skew go in miscellaneous or mob drops?
Miscellaneous. It doesn't drop from the
Okay.
bottom. You have to collect it with the brush.
Okay. Book and cool go into that. Leather would...
Why would you enchant a...
The nature chest, which is my tree sapling, that will go into there. Mob drops. Chest would go under wood because it's made by wood. Uh,
Agree with Lolo's stupid.
what would the leather go under? Miscellaneous?
Mob drops.
Animal drop.
Oh, so that'd be the string.
I'm done with your armor, Carl.
Yippies.
Because it,
I dropped it and you just ran
because
away
in my
from me.
old base, I did not have a
Now I'll just get
what's it
15
called?
done.
Organized chest system.
I love how I just look over the river and just see Carl running around.
But yeah,
Shush, I'm not-
But yeah, I seriously don't know how though, but I do, but I have, but from the screenshot I sent, Glitch it said 115,000 impressions on YouTube. I was like, I don't even know how the fuck I did that. But yeah, this base took ages
By
to
the way,
build. I'm being
question,
genuinely so
Carl, do you
serious.
need food? Does anybody need food?
Not right now, but thanks for offering.
I have 10 stacks of steak. I have too much food.
Oh. I'm so tired.
Oh yeah, by the way, when I was building the base, obviously I was doing it in creative because it'd be a lot easier.
Lolo, I'm trying to give you food. You're running from me.
I put in my chests. I put some bottle of XP and some lapis. So,
Oh, hi, Alex.
Alex.
Alex is in VC too.
Tell Alex to log on to the server.
River wants me to tell you, Alex, to log on to the server. What about that, River? Alex? Group. There's groups. You guys can. There's groups with simple voice
I
chat.
got Unbreaking 3 and nothing else. That is the
You just go
shittiest.
into-
Oh.
It works basically like a walkie-talkie, Lolo. I'm having to explain groups to Lolo. What you say, Alex?
Dude, I'm not even getting efficiency. I'm just getting Unbreaking.
Say-
My enchanted table was shit. There we go. Now I get efficiency.
Be quiet, and then I want to hear what Alex said. Sorry. I did. I'm sorry.
Oh Zeke, if you're still here, is my internet actually good? Sorry, I'm just asking someone in the
Alex
chat.
is gonna log
My
off
internet's
the
actually good.
shower. By the way, Alex doesn't have voice chat.
What?
By the way, Alex doesn't have voice chat.
Oh, okay.
Well, they have it installed, but it's like not working. Like
Wait.
they have it, but it's not installed properly or something.
Wait, you can't enchant a shield? I'm still here, just like an okay.
You have to. You can with books. You just can't with an enchantment table.
Oh, RC can enchant it, you just can't do it in the table. Got it.
1 sec.
Oh, by the way, I changed my Twitch title on my stream to have all of our usernames in it. So the title right now is open bracket truth SMP close bracket hanging with, and then Carl's username, and then then the and sign, and then
I have
Kravic's
to be careful
username.
what I say now, because my door has to be open. River is live, Alex. Alex is going into the chat, River.
Okay, this is what I have to do.
Just realized I don't follow you on my old. Hold up, let me open.
Let me, Oh, I modded you on your whatever it is, Stars account, but I didn't mod you on
Yeah,
this account.
don't worry, that's my main account. I just use my old more for watching Twitch streams than my main.
Alright, let me Did that work?
Yo, W.
Did that work?
Yeah, that
Okay.
worked.
Let me check.
I think I breed too many sheep.
Well, actually, do you want me to change the title to have that username in it, or?
Nah, that one works.
Alright,
It works better, honestly.
okay.
It's just the one that I like. My old Siobhan was found is
Yeah.
my chatting one.
Also, hi, Alex. Ignore the Hamilton music in the background. My game's lagging a little bit, but it's not lagging too much. I need to get my horses back because, yeah, they died.
Did someone kill them?
Oh no, Shader Tyler accidentally killed them.
Ah.
I just deafened in.
Well, actually, I accidentally killed them because I had to get them back, but then I had to kill them because I couldn't really move them anywhere. So I had to kill them again so I could build this house. But Alex, now you can see the house on stream. I built. Alex, I'm gonna give you a tour.
Let me just teleport to car because I just got the pickaxe ready. Here, have a maxed out pickaxe.
Thank you. I think you picked it up unless I'm going blind.
I only have the one I had.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
He wants to let me in a room. Hello.
I fucked up the scaling.
Good job.
Hit me with one more time a good job and you will not see the day of light ever again. Sorry. I do not threaten my friends. I love my friends.
No, you don't.
We do. What do you mean? If I hated you, you would not hear me ever talk to you.
Fair enough.
There you go, I just kind of showed Alex around on the stream. Hamilton, hello, welcome to the stream.
I love how Lolo just pulled up to my base area and made an entire potato
Yeah, I need
farm.
to turn you guys up, I can't hear you.
Hey, Lolo can make a potato farm at my place for once.
Lolo just randomly pulled up and made a potato farm.
Oh yeah, also one thing I have noticed is that I've got more people talking in my chat now. Like way more.
Oh?
So guys, I'm getting famous.
Oh my god.
New York, you can be new man. Actually, what's the next song in the soundtrack? Oh my god. I've literally just got the Hamilton soundtrack play.
Honestly, a vibe though.
Satisfied. Then it's story to night, reprise and wait for it as daylight and tend your commandments. Okay. Also, it's a very late stream today. I normally go live at 6 PM BST, but I went live at 7 PM.
I may try to go live tomorrow, but I don't know. I might though.
Oh yeah, by the way, what Tyler Shader told me is that apparently the server got corrupted. That's why it was offline. But apparently it got corrupted with a virus, but luckily they managed to get back up. The server providers managed to get back up, and which is why everything's back. And how it was before. Oh my god, I'm tired.
You should go to sleep if you're tired.
Nah, it's fine. But yeah, this space actually took quite a while to build. I'm being genuinely serious.
Crab egg.
Hmm.
Do you want to do a bit of free labor work, or ask Lolo to do some free labor work for me?
What?
Hey, it's literally what we called it earlier.
Lolo.
I'm trying to be as PG as possible.
Can you be our oh. By
Yes.
the way, I'm not. By the way, I am not PG.
I know, but what I mean is trying to say is like Twitch friendly.
Yeah,
I'm-
I kinda had Lolo work on it earlier.
You can't see it right now, but Lolo's nodding there.
I just need Lolo to like basically terraform like this whole shape. I need Lolo just like
Go
It's
to
like
Carl
make
and
my entire
help
land area twice as big 'cause I need
them.
more land.
terraform.
It's not a lot. It's just basically digging the dirt of the floor.
Yeah, that was a nightmare of me terraforming this morning. I spent three to
I
4
love
hours.
terraforming.
I despise it.
It's like the best.
I spent 3 to 4 hours building this entire house. There's Alex. Oh yeah, Alex, we're gonna be able to see my pace and oh, never mind. I think Alex might be on the voice mod. I don't know.
Trying to get the voice mod to work, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm
What is
either on
Lolo
call,
doing?
'cause
I don't think Lolo.
hearing so many voices at once was getting overwhelming.
Yeah. Oh, also, Tubbo, right?
Tubbo?
Yeah, Tubbo. He.
That's how you get my attention. Sorry, I don't know if you could tell.
he
That's how you get my attention. You mentioned Tubbo, and I'm like, yup, I'm listening now.
he like he's streaming right now, obviously. By the way, do not go to him. Do not go to him, chat. Just saying that. Stay here. We're better.
I'm
He
not gonna
like
say anything.
I don't
I'm
actually.
not gonna say anything either.
So he like turned on play hosting servers on Minecraft.
Yeah.
I'm a no, Alex, no.
Alex, if you're my look, I know you're. I'm a huge Tubbo fan. If I'm staying here on the stream, you should too.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Well, he opened like some of the play hosting servers, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Where's my
I-
food?
I was on the announcement of that stream, I think.
Yeah, same. It's crazy.
Obviously, I have not missed one Tubbo stream.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's very obvious if you looked at my Twitch recap of last year. I basically missed only 2 streams
Yeah. Oh my god.
in the entire year. And it was 2 subathon streams.
Oh yeah. By the way, I always stream until like 9 p.m. BST. It's 8 p.m. BST right now. Because like you missed it, but I was playing Life is Strange 2 again on stream. And finished it on Friday. And I started streaming the game at 6 p.m. BST, and then ended it at 9 p.m. BST. It's like
Damn.
it was like 3 whole hours. And
Yeah.
I don't like upload my VODs straight to YouTube from Twitch. I download the VODs because like I download them from like a separate website, not Twitch itself, because it keeps the copyright audio in. It keeps the muted audio in, which I find very helpful.
Yeah.
I just randomly decided my area wasn't big enough.
Okay,
so I
I'm gonna
just filled
shuffle.
the entire river.
I'm now gonna put on shuffle on the Hamilton soundtrack. Never mind, shuffle's not working.
Mm.
Why is shuffle not working? You're meant to do your job. Oh, now it's working. There's no point. No, there is a point. Actually, no, I'm gonna turn it off because after this song, it's Stay Alive, then it's 10 Dual Commandments. By the way, did I watch Hamilton? Yes, I did.
Ooh.
And
Carl forced me to watch Hamilton.
well, actually, Carl already knows that because I'm DM them. But Carl,
Yeah.
Carl, I'm gonna tell you my thoughts in cool. So,
Let's go.
fucking amazing.
Let's go.
I loved it.
We love Hamilton.
I watched it on Disney Plus and I loved it.
It's good.
But-
it is honestly.
But Disney Plus has two versions of it. They have the sing along, which is like with the lyrics on the screen, and then they just have the plain one without the lyrics on the screen. I'm like,
Yeah.
which one do I? Ah, turn off the weather. I'm sorry, the weather makes my game laggy. Thank you, grab it.
All good.
The weather makes my game laggy.
It does the exact same here. So
Oh, Alex has joined. I wonder if Alex got their voice chat working. Voice chat mode working.
Lolo says Hamilton, yes.
Yes, Lolo.
Love Hamilton.
if you say the word 17 around Lolo or Alex,
No,
you just
don't
get
ever.
things.
What?
Try
Never say
saying
17.
17 around Lolo and Alex.
Why?
Especially when they're together.
Why?
Because you're 1776.
You do realise Alex could be in my stream right now and hear you?
Oh god.
Yeah, Alex is in chat.
Yeah,
Alex is in chat.
I do hear
Alex
the
is in chat.
voices.
Alex is in chat.
And look, and if Alex says it in your chat, just recites the whole lyrics in chat, you get more chat rates.
Yeah, Alex said it in my chat. Oh,
Hold it.
I accidentally just opened up Stardew Valley.
Oh.
Close that. I don't want to play Stardew Valley, not today. Okay, I closed it.
Oh, I'm being punched by Lolo. Yeah, there's a sign. I suck singing Hamilton now. Stuck singing crazy. Poor Lolo. I just have Lolo just roaming around my place. Hey Lolo, if you want, you can make a like potato farm or something for like down here.
Lolo, I also just extended into the entire land area. Please don't cover it in potatoes. I know it's right next to your potato farm, but please don't. You can have the potato farm you already have.
No, you can extend mine, Lolo. I don't mind.
I'm gonna turn down my application audio capture.
Lolo extends to one over here. I won't have space to build a base.
Yeah, that's why I said Lolo can do it by mine then.
You know,
Because
I'm gonna take down
unlike
the
you,
tower
I don't
now.
care.
I'm gonna take the tower down now.
It feels good to stream Minecraft again. As I haven't
I love
streamed
how I just have
Minecraft
the
for
entire
ages.
server's entity count in my area.
I haven't streamed Minecraft for a while. And then
Oh, I hope no
tomorrow
mobs spawn
tomorrow
river. It's most
tomorrow
likely
stream
because
that I'm
they're all
doing. Tomorrow stream that I'm
plants.
doing is Ghost Activity Bingo. So I watch like Ghost Activity videos online on YouTube, and then I have like a bingo card. You know what Jack Manifold does? That.
Yeah. Yo.
I'm gonna do that on stream. Oh,
If no mobs
Alex!
spawn, you're all. It's most likely because I have so many passive entities in my area. My mobs keep dying because of entity cramming.
Oh, I think Alex said no. Oh, hello, Alex. Oh wait, Alex. If you can hear me, set up your microphone. Go to settings, select microphone, select your microphone.
Alex is in the group.
I know. No, Alex is in the group. Alex, set your microphone in your speakers.
Why is Lolo just following me in creative? Fuck Lolo! You don't punch people off towers!
Oh wait, Alex, if it's not working, if it's not working, restart the
Let me
game,
remove my tower.
or maybe rejoin the server.
Walking up a tower with no sense so we can just
Yeah,
fall down is
I'm guessing
hard.
Alex just trying to fix it.
No, Lolo, you're gonna destroy all the plants. Lolo.
Oh my god, it's 10 Dual Commandments.
Remove the water.
Help.
For fuck. Stop, Lolo.
Don't say the S though.
I said stop.
For a second, I thought you were going to say the S though there. No,
I know
you.
River's live. That's why I'm not saying slurs. Lolo, please just stop flowing, making water go everywhere. Oh, Lolo
I
can't
keep
hear
forgetting
me.
Lolo can technically hear us.
Oh yeah, no, they can.
Lolo, please stop just making water go everywhere. I didn't shout. I'm sorry, I didn't shout.
Okay. Just helping Alex.
I undeafened. I undeafened.
Look him in the eye, ain't no higher. Summon another courage you acquire. Then count.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was an accident.
Oh, by the way, I just
Should
want to
walk
say something.
Al-
I just
should
want to
walk
say something,
Alex
right?
through how to do
I just want to say something, but the what is it? The transition from Aaron Burster to my shot is just fucking awesome.
Yeah,
It's actually amazing.
it really is.
Wait, let me.
Alex.
Like. Like, it's like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Oh, by the way, I was hanging out with my brother yesterday. I was like in town with him. Turns out his favourite musical is Hamilton. So it turns out me and my brother have the same likes.
One sec, I'm just gonna deafen in on the group real quick, just
Alright.
because I'm helping Alex.
Yeah, my brother likes Hamilton.
That's sick.
Yeah.
My brother was consider like Hamilton was being performed at like the state my family
But
lives in,
yeah.
UK. And we were walking past like the Hamilton sign, and I just started singing Hamilton, and my brother looked at me like, "Since when do you like musicals?" And I was like, "Do you not know me?"
Hmm.
I listen to songs like 24/7. Obviously, I'm gonna like musicals. They're the definition of music 24/7 in movies.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
not.
god, one of my friends, um, I, s- I don't know if you know them. The captain's goal literally just went live.
I did not know.
Oh, you don't like captain's goal, okay.
Hello?
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh.
Hi?
We can hear you in game.
I can hear myself. Turn on noise suppression.
What?
Turn on noise suppression in game. Turn on noise suppression.
Ow.
No? Is it
There we
working
go.
now?
There we go.
I don't think Lobo can hear you anymore.
Okay.
You
Oh, yeah, that
can
fixed
still
it.
hear
We can hear
No,
Lobo.
it didn't. I can still hear myself.
I am fucked.
The voice is going from Alex's Discord into so everything's being doubled
Hold
to
on, why are y'all so loud? I'm so confused. Oh wait, I know why y'all are so loud. I have
Wait,
my-
Alex, maybe deafen on Discord. And mute my stream.
on Discord. I have your stream muted.
Okay.
I just
Deafen on Discord then.
Problem with us deafening
can't
on
deafen
Discord
on
is
mute.
we can hear Lolo then.
this is the only way Lobo can hear us.
What's he gonna do? I am not going away.
No, it's fine. Lolo, please. No,
What?
don't.
Nice, it's alright. It's
I don't
Oh,
want
it just
to
restarted the
join.
game. No, just restart the song again.
Hold on, hold.
Lolo already left.
Oh, my Spotify's broken.
God, I feel so bad.
So Lolo left. And now we all feel bad.
I'm gonna go cry now. Actually, bye.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Okay.
17
We
seconds.
accidentally made Lolo leave.
Why do I still? It's not me because I've got headphones on.
I don't want Lolo to hear. No.
Why is there an echo?
Hold on. It might be my microphone because everything is bad. Actually, you've never. Oh my God, you've never seen my face. You're the only person in this call who has never seen my face.
Okay, I just had to fix my
I
Spotify.
think as we speak, my webcam is on Discord.
Why do I hear Carl double but just Carl?
Hold on, I have to set up.
I need to add Alex's username in the title now.
Why would you have like?
One sec.
Why would you?
Oh, I didn't change the title. What the fuck?
Where the fuck are my key buttons? Am I allowed to swear on your stream? Totally asked that. My sister